Hello there, and welcome to my Road to Success. It is my pleasure that you are here. This is just an orientation of how to use this website or how to use this course. When you click on dashboard, you're going to be taken to your dashboard. So everything that you have purchased is going to be shown on this screen. So for example, if you have enrolled in chemistry all-level explanation video, you're going to find it right here. You're going to click start course. By the way, this percentage here shows your progress. So if you haven't started yet, it's going to show 0%. If you are halfway through, it will tell you that you're 50%. And then if you're done with the course, if you have already watched all videos, then it's going to say 100%. So hope to see a lot of 100%. Just let's get started. Start the course by clicking here. And then it's going to take you to the course. You're going to find everything on the left side here. Just on the left side, you're going to find everything. The first tab, you're going to find many tabs. So this first tab or first chapter is just a general one. And then you're going to find chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and so on. So let's take a look at this first one. There's 3 things underneath. The first one is just an introduction video from the instructor, just showing you a little bit about this course, telling you a little bit of advice and tips and things like that. And so this is just kind of an introduction video. And then the second lesson here is just the syllabus for Cambridge, and I'm gonna add also the syllabus for Edexcel since I started adding more content for Edexcel. They have the very, very similar syllabus. And then the third one is the periodic table. Please print the periodic table, all right, and have it in front of your desk because this is really important. You're going to refer to it many, many times. And you know what? It is available on your exam. So don't worry, you don't have to memorize all of these elements. It's going to be available for you on the exam. I'm going to close this tab here by clicking on this little bit of a small arrow here and then go to chapter 1. So this is more information about chapter 1. The first thing or the first lesson that you're going to find in each chapter is just the notes. So go ahead and download your notes by clicking on this download button. It will take you to a PDF folder. You can save it, print it, do whatever you want. I suggest that you print this document so that you can study from it. And then the second lesson is really optional. You don't have to print it, but it's there. You can download it, of course. This is just kind of, my handwriting and my notes while explaining the chapter. So there's like a lot of drawing and a lot of, explanation. So this is really optional. And then this third lesson here is the content video. So this is just the content. Now you're gonna have to click on this button so you can start to hear the lesson. Now you can of course pause at any time and again play it at any time, and then you can also click on this setting and you can increase the speed so you can make it twice as fast, or you can watch this video on, for example, your TV, which will make the video really large. And actually, I think I like it. It's pretty cool. And this just makes the screen a full screen, which again, I prefer a full screen just so that the experience is better. I'm going to go back to minimizing the screen. And then I want to show you the next video. So the next video is just the classified. So this is paper 2, which is the multiple choice questions that appeared. Sorry, this was actually not muted. So I'm going to go ahead and mute it and kind of play it. So these are questions that appeared in past papers from 2016 to 2018 on paper 2, so the multiple choice that are related to chapter 1. And then the next lesson is just paper 4, which is the theory paper. And again, it's from 2016 to 2018. And then after that, if there's paper 6, you will find paper 6. So paper 6 only addresses certain chapters. So not all the chapters will appear on paper 6. Only certain chapters will appear on paper 6, like chapter 2, experimental techniques, like acids, bases, and salts, like the metals, So these are the chapters that will appear in paper 6. Now, next, and this is kind of new, I started including Edexcel videos. So next you will find the classified questions that appeared in Edexcel past papers. So you're generally going to have those videos right after Cambridge. And then finally, so this video, I'm sorry, it's going to have to move up a little bit, but finally you will have a quiz. So this quiz is really important. It's going to test your information. So for example, I'm going to just like randomly choose an answer, and it's going to tell me if the answer is correct or not. And then I'm going to press next here, and then a second question will appear. I'm randomly choosing an answer, and then it tells me, oh, this is actually not correct. The correct answer is B. So you kind of look at it and you kind of study, oh, I chose D but it's actually B. So the next one, I'm just gonna choose let's choose solid because this is the correct answer. And sometimes you're going to find some kind of explanation if it's a question that a lot of people struggle with. And I'm going to just, and this tells me that there are I'm on question number 4, and there's a total of 11 questions. And so I'm going to go ahead and just randomly choose answers here, because I really want to show you the end of this quiz, because it's going to give you a score, and that's kind of, it's going to let you know how well or how bad or how good you're doing. And this score, I mean, I've been asking students to send me a screenshot or a photo of this score so that, I kind of have an idea of how well they're doing. And okay, so here you go. So I got a 45% on chapter 1 here. All right, so this was chapter 1. So if you've been that far, congratulations, you finished chapter 1. Chapter 1 is small, and so this is just a really tiny piece of the curriculum, of the syllabus. And then next you're gonna have chapter 2. Chapter 2 is pretty big. I mean, don't get overwhelmed though. I mean, these are all short videos. So again, the first document is the notes. The second one is the kind of the hand notes that I wrote while explaining this chapter. And then the content video. Sometimes there's only one video, sometimes there's more. So in this case, I have 2 content videos. And then there's paper 2, paper 4, and then paper 6. There's a lot of paper 6 videos here. And it tells you here if it's, how many minutes they are. So, if you have 19 minutes, then yeah, let's do that. And again, you can always make it twice as fast. And so instead of taking 25 minutes to watch a video, you can actually take, about 12 minutes. But I recommend making the speed twice as fast only if you heard this lesson before, only if it's really easy for you. So this is how to use the video courses. Again, I'm going to close this and just remind you that all 14 chapters are here. At the end, there's tips for paper 6. And these are just special videos for understanding paper 6. And I have a lot of really cool tips here. Please make sure to watch these 51-minute video, this 51-minute video and the other video that's only 20 minutes. So make sure you watch them. Again, under each chapter, you will have the explanation itself. And of course, chapter 14 is pretty long. So you have the explanation of the content itself. And then you have the classified questions under each chapter. So there's paper 2 and paper 4 under each chapter. And then at the end, there's this bonus thing, solving 2019 exams. Variant 1 is available here. The variant 2 and 3, I'm actually using them as a mock exam, so I have not included them this year, but it will be included in subsequent years. And then at the end, if you're done, hey, congratulations, you did it. Awesome job. Let me know. Now I'm going to take you to another course. So if you click on Go to Dashboard, again, it's going to take you to the course that you have. And let's start this O-level chemistry notes classified and answers. I'm going to click Start Course. This course, is the notes, the classified, and the answers. And there's also worksheets. So again, this first tab is only the periodic table and kind of a table of content, which shows you all the chapters and the parts underneath each chapter. All right, I'm going to take you to chapter 1. So chapter 1, there's 3 parts to chapter 1. The first one is actually just the notes, and if there's a worksheet, it's going to be here. So the first one has the notes and the worksheets and of course the answers. So after you solve the worksheet, after you solve this document, you're going to go to the answers and check your work. After you check your work, you're going to send me a picture of this work, all right? And then classified questions is going to give you like the questions underneath this chapter. So this is Cambridge, and then there's Edexcel also. You're going to print it, solve it, and then check your answers. So this is the questions, and then the third part here are the answers. So you're going to go to the answers and actually check your work. So you're going to check your answers here. Oh, question 1 is A, question 2 is C, question 3 is A, and so on. You check your work, all right? So this is chapter 1. When you're done, you're going to be ready to go to chapter 2. Again, chapter 2, the first one has the notes and the worksheets. So there's a worksheet here in chapter 2. And so this is just the worksheet naming apparatus. And then these are the answers for the worksheet. You're going to check your work. Again, there's classified questions here. Under this, there's Cambridge and Edexcel. Either way, try to solve both. Whether you are Cambridge or Edexcel, try to solve both because it really exposes you to more ideas, and really the syllabus is very, very similar. And then there's the answers here, and you're gonna, kind of check your answers and make sure that you have been answering correctly. And if not, then it will tell you, or you can figure out the right answer. And the good thing about the answers here is that they are written on the question and not just text where I say, oh, question 3, it's pipette and burette. Question 4, it's measuring cylinder. No, I actually have the questions here and the answers on top of it. I'm going to take you to chapter 8 because chapter 8 is a pretty important, really, really important chapter. So again, the first one here, you have the notes. And again, the notes and classified are here. First one. Questions is the second one, and the answers is third. But underneath the first one here, there's the notes, which you are going to print, and there's also worksheets. Chapter 8 specifically has a lot of worksheets. So please make sure to solve these worksheets. This worksheet, for example, it asks you if sodium chloride is soluble or insoluble, and you're going to just circle the correct one, and then you're going to go to the answers and double check your answers and see if you have done this correctly. And then the next worksheet here asks you to complete the reaction. So you're going to just write, oh, hydrochloric acid plus magnesium gives magnesium chloride plus hydrogen, and then you're going to write the symbol equation, the ionic equation, and the observation. And then you're going to go check your work, make sure that you have written the correct answers, the correct observation, you haven't missed anything. And then this is another worksheet on the bases, and this is another worksheet on the answers here. So you have the answers here, and again, when you're done, you're going to take a photo, you're going to send it to me. After you have checked your answers from the website, you're going to send me your work, and I keep track of your work. And there's here another worksheet, which is the indicators, what's the color of the indicator, and then you're going to write the color here on your sheet. There's another worksheet on types of oxides, and here's the answers. There's another worksheet for tests for gases and the flame tests, and then here is the answers. And then there's this really, really important, how many pages? It's 11 pages, but it's so important because this question is usually worth 3 to 4 points, and it appears in paper 2, it appears in paper 4, it appears in paper 6. It's such a ubiquitous question. It comes everywhere. So you have to learn how to write a word equation, a symbol equation, an ionic equation, the observation, what's the name of the method, and what's the description of the method. So all of this information is so important. Just 11 pages, but it's so important. And then you have the answers here. You're going to check your answers, and then you're going to send me your work for me to check and make sure it's accurate and give you feedback. Again, this is just chapter 8, and then once you're done with chapter 8 and with the worksheets, you're gonna do classified questions, and there's Cambridge and Edexcel and so on. So again, here's your dashboard. Here's all the courses that you have purchased, and best of luck in all your work. Oh, by the way, there's some detailed chapters. So for example, if you want to purchase only one chapter, you can. This is, for example, chapter 10. You have the notes and the classified, both for Cambridge and Edexcel. So this is Cambridge, and then this is Edexcel classified here with the questions and the answers. And then there's this worksheet, which again is really, really, really important. These worksheets, because you get to practice writing those equations, writing the observation, the symbol equation, the ionic equation, the word equation, everything. It's so important. This is only 13 pages, but it's so important. All right. So this is pretty detailed. There's videos for the content, and also videos for explaining the what do I want to call it? The classified questions. So when you go to the classified questions, these videos not just cover from 2016 to 2018, but it actually covers from 2002 until 2018. So it's pretty extensive, it's pretty lengthy, it's big, and I actually recommend these courses to students who have like a couple of years to take the exam. So this kind of gives them a lot of practice before the exam. All right. And so I have it here divided by, so this is chapter 10, which is about metals. So I have it here divided according to the mini topics. So the first topic is metal properties and reactions. And then there's another topic about alloys, and then reactivity series, extraction, thermal decomposition, extraction of metals, extraction of iron, extraction of zinc. There's some mixed questions here at the end. And the cool thing here is that you have access, when you buy those individual chapters, you have access to the live sessions. So you're going to actually see me teaching live. So here I am on the right side, and I'm teaching a class, both the content explanation and explaining the difficult questions to students. So I think that's pretty cool. And then at the end, again, you're going to have quiz. So again, you're going to solve this quiz, select the right answer, and then at the end, it's going to give you a score. So I hope that you take a photo of that score and let me know, because it really makes me so happy. Even if the score is not perfect, that still makes me happy, because I know that you finished the chapter, you have done the work, you've taken the quiz. So that's really cool. Again, back to dashboard. You have everything in here. Best of luck in everything. Thank you for being part of my road to success.